Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. 8th class. Today on 13th April 2021, your diary of English comprehension is chapter number 4, half reading plus synonyms and plus for homework, find out concrete and abstract noun. Now please open your English books. Your fourth chapter is Hazrat Asma Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha. In this chapter there are total 7 paragraphs. But today you will do first 4 paragraphs, paragraph number 1, 2, 3 and 4. And of these 4 paragraphs you will learn all the word synonyms with their grammar description. Now the second question is to find out all the concrete and the abstract noun. First of all, concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are the nouns that can be seen, heard, smelt, tasted or touched. For example, house, we can touch the house, we can see the house. Now, and in your paragraph, the example of concrete noun is companion. Now, the second definition is of abstract noun. That abstract nouns are the nouns that cannot be smelt, seen, heard, tasted or touched. Means they are just emotions, ideas, qualities or events. For example, joy, we cannot see the joy, we just feel the joy. So let's see the example of abstract nouns in this paragraph. Migration is abstract noun, furious is abstract noun, determined is abstract noun, bounties is also abstract noun. You will find out the rest of the abstract and concrete noun from these 4 paragraphs. For further details, you can consult Millet's YouTube official channel. For further details, you can see video number 9. So learn your lesson properly. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.
Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to do the diary of 13th April 2021. So let's start from English language diary. Pronouns complete concept revision. The topic is pronoun. But before going to discuss about pronouns, I want to discuss something about noun. Basically, a noun is each and everything that is available in the universe. Even the world itself is a noun. Whether it is a person, it is a place, it is thing or an idea. So we can say that each and everything in the world or in the universe is a noun. So let's discuss about pronouns. Pro means for. So that's why pronoun means for noun. A pronoun is basically a word that is used instead of a noun. We use pronouns so we do not have to repeat nouns again and again. For example, David is an artist. David teaches art at the university. The university lets David exhibit David's paintings at the university gallery. No, it is wrong. The correct form is David is an artist. He teaches art at the university. The university lets him exhibit his paintings at the university gallery. So, he, his and him are the pronouns that are used instead of noun. There are different kinds of pronouns. Here we will discuss the subjective pronoun, possessive adjective, reflexive pronouns. So let's start from subjective pronoun. Subjective pronoun is basically a pronoun that does an action in a sentence. Subjective pronoun is the one doing the action and objective pronoun is the one receiving the action. It means A subjective pronoun performs something in a sentence and the objective pronouns receive something in a same sentence. Now let's discuss possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are used to show possession or ownership of something or of noun. Possessive adjectives are technically classified as adjectives and not pronouns, but together with possessive pronouns they show possession or ownership. We use possessive adjectives before nouns and possessive pronouns after nouns. We do not repeat the noun after possessive pronouns. Now let's move to examples. This is my shirt. The shirt is mine. My is a possessive adjective and mine is a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns show that something belongs to someone. Now let's move to the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronoun is basically indicates that a person who is performing an action is also the recipient of the same action. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer back to the subject. For example, Bob made the letterbox himself. In this sentence, Bob is performing something and at the same time he belongs to the action. There are three kinds of persons. The first person is the speaker or the performer in a sentence, and the second person is the listener or the receiver in the same sentence, and the third person is that person about whom we are talking. Okay, now let's move to the subject pronoun. I is the first person singular, we is the first person plural, you is the second person singular, and you is also the second person plural. He is the third person singular, she is the third person singular female, it is the third person singular non-living objects and animals, and they is also the third person plural. Now let's move to the objective, possessive adjective, possessive pronoun and reflexive pronouns of these persons. Okay students, go through this page and do clear of your concepts relating to the pronouns. For pronouns, you can also concern from our YouTube channel Miller School and College official channel, unit number 2 pronouns, lecture number 6. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.